Sip, sip, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. 7 a.m. 7 a.m. and you are all ready for the meditation. 7 a.m. and we are all looking forward together to sink into this depth of consciousness, of soulfulness. Shivoham, Shivoham. Are we ready to start? Are we ready to start one more beautiful session of meditation? Then get ready to close your eyes and get into a comfortable position. Now's the time. Don't try to swiggle into a comfortable position later on. Do it now. Become comfortable and then close your eyes and let us start. Shivoham. Every morning at 7, we meditate. Why do we meditate? Because ultimately, we want to reach that ultimate destination. That destination called SIP. SIP. S-I-P, SIP, which we understand to be Supreme Immortal Power. Today's contemplation is on SIP. What is SIP? It is a supreme immortal power. The world calls God. Most of us believe in a personal God. My God, I believed in my God Shiva, Lord Shiva. I was 8, from 8 to 48. For 40 years, I believed in Shiva. And then I went in search of Shiva. I said, my Lord, I want you. I seek you. I am looking for you. So I kept searching. Where are you, my Lord? And then ultimately, I found God is not God. God is not Shiva, Krishna, Rama, Jesus, Buddha. No. God is SIP. God is that supreme immortal power, supreme intelligent power. God is energy. Even science endorses it. But we still believe in a personal God. This is the dichotomy. If I believe in my personal God, then how do I believe that God is SIP? And if I believe that God is SIP, then how do I believe in my personal God? We have to do one of the two. And when we don't do one of the two, we end up in confusion. Today's meditation will help clear the doubt. Is God a person with a name, a form? Does God belong to a religion? The answer comes from God realization. The realization that God is not God. God is Sip, the supreme immortal power. God is everywhere. God is in everything. God is omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. But we must not say God is. We must say Sip is. Slowly and steadily we have to move. We have to move out of God and move into Sip. Our vocabulary, our understanding has to let go of the word God and catch hold of the word Sip, S-I-P, Supreme Immortal Power. That power is in you. That power is in me. That power is in a butterfly, a bee, a tree. And that power is also in the mountain and the sea. But that's a different power. The same SIP appears in every atom as energy. But what is that energy that is in you and me? SIP manifests as soul, S-O-U-L, spark of unique life. But today's contemplation is on SIP. Where is SIP, you may ask? Where is SIP? And the answer is, where is SIP not? Even the table and the chair we are using is SIP. The mobile phone, the laptop we are using is SIP. The Wi-Fi that connects you and me is energy that is SIP. All energy in this world is SIP. That's the paradox which we struggle to understand. How can the world be SIP? I pray to God. If God is SIP, how can the world be SIP? How can stone be SIP? Stone is stone. SIP is SIP. Pause. Pause and go back to those times when probably there was nothing. We don't even know when. Nobody knows when this world was actually created. The earth is a manifestation of SIP. Quantum physics tells us that every particle of this globe, every atom, every molecule is nothing but energy. Energy manifesting as SIP, appearing as SIP. You may drink a glass of water. Water is made up of molecules and atoms. and electrons and neutrons and protons, and at its final smallest particle, quark. Quark. These quarks are nothing but energy. Energy waves that appear as matter. And so, not just water, but earth and every molecule in space. Everything in this world is ultimately nothing but energy. But we forget. We forget to see everything as sip. We forget to have reverence for this world. For years we go to the temple to pray. We fold our hands and bow down, primarily because of fear and worry. What would happen if I don't pray? We bow down. We cry tears of entreaty. And we beg God, oh God, help me, God. Save me, God. And we believe the lie that God lives in the sky. But is that true? There is no God in the sky. There is no distant heaven and hell. These are fairy tales that people tell. Well, what is the truth? The truth is SIP. The truth is SIP, Supreme Immortal Power. And as you have closed your eyes, and as you contemplate, just pay attention to the life inside you. The prana, the ki, the life force, the Atma, the Ruh. Go back into the depth of your consciousness. Go back beyond the rascal mind that tries to distract you. Bring your attention back to SIP. SIP, Supreme Immortal Power, that is inside you. Can you feel that power? That power is alive in you. Feel that power of SIP. As you feel that power of SIP, slow down your thoughts. Sometimes in meditation, the mind takes you away to another thought. No. Be established in consciousness. Today, we meditate on SIP, the Supreme Immortal Power. And people will argue and question and wonder, where is SIP? How do I believe SIP exists? Well, SIP is Supreme Immortal Power. Do we deny the power of the sun? What is the sunshine? What is the warmth? Do we know that without power, The soul can't be alive. The soul is a spark of unique life. What is that power? Look at a little bird. Bird flies. What makes it fly? Look at a little pet dog wagging its tail. What is the power in the dog that disappears in the moment of death? What is that energy? What is that power? The power in you, in me, that power everywhere. The power in the bird, the power in the sun, the power in a fish that swims, the power in the water that flows. Everything. The wind that blows, the water that flows, the sun that glows. Every power that is around us is part of that one SIP, that one supreme immortal power. We don't understand because the mind is wandering. We don't realize that that power is within, in the temple of our heart. We don't realize that SIP is inside you and me. SIP is the soul. SIP is the power. SIP. S-I-P, SIP. Supreme Immortal Power. That is the purpose of life. The purpose of life is not to run till life is done. Pause. Pause and feel God inside you. Meditation reveals the truth of SIP. So is SIP only the power of life in you and me? SIP is not just the power of life. SIP is in every atom. Science tells us that even in the table or chair, we take out a molecule and kept the smallest aspect under a microscope, we would see particles moving. Even in the table, there is energy in inanimate objects. And it is for us to ponder, what is this energy? Where is this power coming from? And the mind wanders. Bring it back. Bring it back to SIP, the supreme immortal power. The power that is making you breathe. The power of life. Come back to SIP, the supreme immortal power we call God. Unless we discover SIP, we never let go of God. And unless we don't let go of God, we cannot realize SIP. God is SIP. SIP is that supreme immortal power we call God. That power is in a hurricane. That power is in a tsunami, a rain, storm. That power is everywhere. that power, that power of the divine is everywhere. That is SIP, S-I-P, Supreme Intelligent Power, Supreme Immortal Power. And we convert that power into a statue in our temple. And we forget that the kingdom of God is within, that God lives in the temple of our heart. We forget the soul is SIP. We forget everything is SIP. And we don't realize this. And because we don't realize the power of SIP, we suffer. We are wandering. Ultimately, we are seeking SIP. Because even love, L-O-V-E, is longing of the soul, which is very passionate, it creates an ecstasy of joy. But even that love comes from SIP. Would you imagine two stones loving each other? Some imagination may do so. But normal intelligence says that the stones are inanimate. They are not alive. But in reality, even the stone is SIP. It is that lowest form of SIP which is inanimate. Then comes the trees, the flowers, the leaves, vegetative soul. Every cell, every atom, molecule of a tree has SIP. SIP is in every flower, in every leaf. And then we evolve, we come to life, we are born, and we feel this life is special. It's just an appearance of energy. Animals are sensory beings. A dog, a frog, a cat, a rat, all these living beings are alive because there is SIP inside. It is the soul that gives us the spark of unique life to live, the energy to breathe, digest, to reproduce, to excrete. Every action in our body is because there is SIP. SIP is that supreme immortal power. SIP is a power, and the power is in you and me. The power is everywhere. You see a little star twinkle? What is that twinkling star? You see a little leaf move. You see waves in an ocean. What is creating the waves in the ocean? SIP. SIP, the supreme immortal power. SIP is everywhere. SIP is in everything. But we are lost. And this meditation helps us to come back to consciousness and to realize what would we be without SIP? We would not have the breath that keeps us alive till death. Without SIP, there would be no soul. Without SIP, there would be no cell. Everything is SIP. Everything in this world is SIP, the supreme immortal power. Every being, every animate creature is alive because of the power of SIP. Every inanimate atom and molecule is SIP. Therefore, all the 5 elements, earth, water, air, fire, space, every element in this universe is SIP. But we don't meditate on SIP. We don't contemplate because our mind is wandering. Our mind is going elsewhere. Oh, Monday morning, I have to do this work and that work. What about SIP? What about your appointment with SIP every morning at 7? Oh, today no appointment. Oh, today is a special day. Today. Those of you who are holding the hand of SIP all the time, you don't leave SIP for a second. SIP, that is the power in you and me. That is the power we must hold on to. That is the power of consciousness. That is the power that gives us the energy to meditate. SIP, that supreme intelligent power, that power in every molecule of this universe. SIP is a power. SIP is not a person whom we call God. And that power of SIP is inside you. Today's task is to contemplate on SIP, to see SIP everywhere, to see SIP in all. Look at the molecule of inanimate matter and contemplate, this is SIP. Look at somebody in your family and reflect, this is SIP. Look at a beggar begging and look at that beggar with reverence, this is SIP. Look at an old man suffering on the street, go and serve them because even they are SIP. My dear friends, everything is SIP. Everything in this world is SIP, the supreme immortal power. Even if we have to meditate every day on SIP, it won't end. There is so much to talk. But today contemplate on SIP. Today, don't let go on the supreme immortal power that is inside you and outside you. The power of SIP is everywhere. And when you spend 30 minutes in meditation, you actually go within the depth of your heart and soul to feel SIP. So be still. Be still and today contemplate on SIP. SIP on SIP. SIP, Supreme Immortal Power. SIP. SIP, SIP, Supreme Immortal Power. That power is everywhere. Everywhere. There is no place where sip is not. Even the music is sip. The ears are sip. Everything is sip. Rub the palms of your hands. 30 minutes are gone. Put your palms on your eyes. And open your eyes gently, gently, and realize that everything you see is sip. Everything is sip. May you have a lovely day, a lovely week, with sip with you all the time. Sip, sip, sip.